Duckman here today live at Cali Burgers, where I've got special guest Randy Santel from Atlas. He's just taken on the Cali Burger Stack Burger Challenge. Randy, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it very much.
No, I'm very nice to meet you. Thanks for all your years of watching the channel, and good to meet you here in Western Sydney.
Absolutely. So what did you make of the last burger challenge? It was big, 10 burger patties, so a load of fries, everything like that.
Yes, yeah. Here at Cali Burgers Sydney in Western Sydney, there was basically 10 of their Cali burgers stacked up. Thankfully, just the burger patties with the American cheese. Doing 10 burgers with all the buns would have been very difficult. So it was nice, just a 10 stack burger patty, or 10 burger patties, and then there was a whole thing of loaded fries. So there was bacon, cheese, Cali burger sauce, lots of caramelized onions, and then more. Along with jalapenos too, along with 7 jalapeno poppers, and then a big old, I've never had a strawberry Oreo milkshake before, so that was very good.
Yeah, I've never tried one. It looked all right too, actually.
Yeah, they've got a Nutella peanut butter milkshake that sounded real nice, but I'm glad I went with the strawberry Oreo because, yeah, I've never really seen that on a menu.
Yeah. So this is challenge 1,145, successful for you.
Yes.
Very happy with that?
Yeah, unique challenges, yeah, and it was, I think, I did 44 food challenge wins. I was 44-1 in 2017, and I've done 3 so far. So yeah, that was win 47 all over Australia. Yeah. So we're going to be here for the next like 2.5 months, doing challenges in all the major areas. Last year, or in 2017, I didn't get to Tasmania or to Darwin, but we're getting to both this time.
Yeah. It's very hot in Darwin. You're getting up for a hot time of the year too, actually.
I'm just looking forward to getting there to be able to say that I've got a win. If I win up there and if I win in Tasmania, I'll then have wins in every state and province.
That's very good.
Territory.
Yeah, absolutely. So how did you get into doing burger eating challenges and food challenges?
Back in 2010, I competed in a nationally sponsored body transformation contest in the United States. It was sponsored by Men's Health magazine, and then the show Spartacus. Did you ever watch that on the Stars Network?
I did, yeah.
Yep, yeah, it was very popular everywhere around the world. But they sponsored this body transformation contest where all the contestants had 12 weeks basically to do the best body transformation you could. And then they judged the winners based on best body transformation and then what body would look best as a role as a gladiator in the show, and I ended up winning that. So I got a trip, I got flown over to Auckland, New Zealand. It was my very first time out of the country, which kind of opened up my eyes to how fun traveling is. And then to celebrate, my buddy who helped me do all of it, he was kind of my coach with all the weight loss and stuff. Yeah. He invited me to do this 28-inch pizza challenge in St. Louis, Missouri, where we're both from. It was very famous. It had been going on for like over 10 years. If you win this challenge, it's a 28-inch diameter, about 5-kilo pizza, 2 meat toppings. If you win it in under an hour, you get the $50 pizza for free and then check for 500 American dollars. And so we won that in like 48 minutes, and it was my first time winning money for eating. I always loved to eat. I was an offensive lineman playing American football in high school and college. And so a month later, my buddy and we each tried an individual challenge. The last one was a team. We tried an 18-inch square pizza that over 120 people had failed. I was the first to win that, and I got a check for $450. And then I just kind of went from there, and it became just what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I was doing construction management at the time. That was my degree in college, university, round 1, and I didn't really love it. So I was kind of looking for a way out. And eventually I got to the point where I saw YouTube and social media and doing all this eating as my way out, and thankfully it worked out. Yeah.
So I was going to say you're a big guy, but an offensive lineman. I'm 6'5" and play rugby. I'm pretty big guy over here playing footy and that. So you'd be stacking up, what, middle class? I've seen some really big guys.
Rugby people scare me. So when I was in 2010, I actually met some of the All Blacks. Yeah. And I will say that I would just say, yes, sir, no, sir, anything you want, sir, to them. Rugby is a whole nother level compared to American football and then all the other stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I would try to play rugby, but I don't know how good I would do, especially now that I'm 36. I'm getting old.
I know that feeling. I'm 45. So you've done some amazing things. You've been to some amazing places. Have you got like a top couple of places that really stand out that you've been to around the world, significant?
I would say that my favorite countries to visit for beauty and food is Greece. Yep. Loved Greece. but the food challenges there were not very good.
Yeah.
But the normal food was delicious. I love India.
Yeah.
India, the food is incredible, and it's just wild over there.
Yeah.
It's completely different than anywhere else you really go in the world. But also, I haven't been to many places in Africa or South Africa or South America. But being in India, they're big into food challenges over there.
Yeah.
They're just really big. So I'm looking to go back in 2024. I just need to lose a little bit of weight. I'm too heavy to eat the really big meals.
Yeah.
So after we get done with all this traveling, we're doing 2.5 months in Australia, all around, and then we're going to do a couple weeks in New Zealand, and then we're going to go all over Asia, and then we're going to go back home just for a little bit, and then we're going to go to mainland Europe and do some challenges around there, like Germany, Belgium, places like that. That Katina's never been, and then we're going to go home and I'm going to do a big sexification 2023 where I'll lose a bunch of weight and then get ready to do a lot of big challenges in 2024, because I think 2024, 2025 are going to be like my last years, and then I'm going to switch over to everything I'll be doing as a registered dietitian.
Yeah. So how do you prepare and recover and all of that sort of stuff for the food challenges? Because I do it on a casual basis. There's no sort of scale like what you're doing it.
Well, on what I'm doing is I'm doing a tour with Katina. So really we just had to train for our very first food challenge.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much throughout the tours, you do challenges like I do about 4 a week.
Yeah.
It works out to be about every other day.
Yeah.
And so every other day you're doing a food challenge which stretches out your stomach and gets you ready for the next one.
Yeah.
So in between on our days off, we try to eat light, try to avoid as much beer as we can, which we're not doing very good with that here in Australia, especially it was just Super Bowl. Yeah, Valentine's Day yesterday. But yeah, the goal is to try to eat lighter on the off days, which has us empty, hungry, and ready when it comes time to do the actual food challenges.
Yeah.
But back when I first started, I would try to eat like 5 to 6 kilos of watermelon.
Yeah.
Just because it's very high volume, lower in calorie. Some eaters will try to do like lettuce and salads and stuff, but I can't really do 5 kilos of that. It's a lot more fun to eat watermelon.
That's what I was going to say. Have you taken on your 5 kilo lettuce or salad challenges?
Years ago, around St. Patrick's Day, they had deal on cabbage. And so I tried to cook up a bunch of cabbage, and I did, and it was so much cabbage. I made it maybe like a half a pound, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. That's not worth it. It was a terrible experience.
Yeah. So you're going to be in Australia for St. Patrick's Day too, aren't you? You'll still be here?
Actually, yes, we are. Yeah, I've never done St. Patrick's Day in Australia, so do they do it big here?
Oh, they do a big hit, yeah.
Okay, they should do it big everywhere. Yeah. So yeah, no, Australians love to party, and so do we, and so we're looking forward to getting everywhere. And food challenges was actually a lot bigger in 2017, and so there's not as many here. So we are happy to be here to help give it a little bit of another spark, so that hopefully more food challenges get created, eating contests too, and all the eaters around here all over Australia will hopefully benefit by there being more opportunities available.
Yeah. So what do you think the most unusual thing or most unusual challenge you go, oh, that was different to anything else that you probably encountered over the time?
Well, actually, a lot of challenges are American-based.
Yeah.
Like even in the Philippines, where they got some crazy food there, I did burgers.
Yeah.
Burgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. I'd say the wildest thing that I've had that I don't know if I ever really want to eat again was dinaguan, which was in the Philippines. It was part of a delicious pork lechon belly challenge. Yeah. It's basically pig's blood soup. And so it was like
sounds intense.
It was like a thickened blood soup. It was kind of weird, but I would eat it again. Yeah. I've had balut, but not as part of a food challenge. You know what that is?
No,
it's like a fertilized duck embryo, where they grow this duck for like 14 days, and then they kill it, and then they hard boil it as an egg, and it's like this delicacy in Philippines. It's really good. Yeah. But you just have to get past what it actually is. But I've never eaten bugs or anything like that as part of a challenge. Yeah. A lot of normal stuff. Yeah. I have had Rocky Mountain oysters, and I actually liked those. Yeah. It's kind of like a lot of things. It's okay when it's fried. Yeah.
So I've had the pleasure of interviewing Isaac Harding Davis a couple of times, and he's a nice guy, Isaac. Yeah.
He's a very nice man. Yeah. He can eat like a champion too, a legend.
So I took on the Fat Bastard Challenge several years ago, up at longboards,
Okay.
And I knew I wasn't going to crack the 30 minutes. I went, yeah, I can eat this last like 150 grams of the burger, or just let it go for the sake of preservation, because it could have been bad, the ending.
It's a lot of food, yeah. And Surfer's Paradise, where that challenge is a real nice area. I know I'm probably not going to do it again, but I do want Katina to try it. So, and I also want her to get there just to experience. That's called the Gold Coast, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yeah. We're going to get there just to see all of our friends, and hopefully there's other food challenges available by now. Because when I tried it, it was in 2017.
Absolutely. Randy, thanks a lot for your time. I'll let you go. Do you want to give everyone a bit of a price of where you go in the next couple of days, and then where we can catch you if we want to catch you over the next couple of weeks or month?
Yes, yeah. We're here in the Sydney area, all over New South Wales. Well, really the Sydney area until the 20th. And then we go to the Newcastle area to see my friend Jamie and do a couple challenges around there. And then we take the train back, and then we fly to Hobart. Is that how you say it? Tasmania? Yeah, we're going to be there like 4 days, and then we're going to be about 16 days in Melbourne. And then we're going to go for about a week to Adelaide, and then we're going to go to Perth, and then we're going to go to Darwin, and then we're going to go, we're going to end in Brisbane and the Gold Coast. And then, so yeah, everything's randysantel.com/schedule, or just look up Randy Santel schedule, whatever you want. And then all of my YouTube videos, my Facebook page, we have over 1 million followers on TikTok. Everything's just Randy Santel. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
No worries. Absolutely. Keep on ducking, everyone. We're going to post this up later on.
Guys.
And we'll get this interview up later on. See you later, boys.